Yo, 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious.
Wake that ass up.
Charlamagne, Decor.
Peace to the planet. It's Monday. How y'all feel out there? I feel blessed, black, and highly favored. Happy to be here. Another day to serve our beautiful listeners. Good morning.
What's up? What's up, Jess? How was your weekend?
Good morning, yo. My weekend was all right, yo. I'm doing some work down here because, you know, I'm planning something real big. But, yo, I saw Predator, one of the best movies I've seen. No, it's the best movie that I've seen.
You mean old school
year.
Predator?
No, they got a new one.
But like
new
this,
one.
a new one that just came out. Yo, and look, I wasn't even a Predator fan, right? So my husband and my mother-in-law, like, was like, yo, they really had to talk me into go saying, I don't really like the whole alien, the sci-fi, the Predator type. Yo, when I say the hardest movie, that's better than any Marvel movie I've seen, and I'm a Marveler. You know what I mean? I'm an Avengers girl. Better than any movie. I put it up there next to Sinners, even though it's two different types of movies, but Sinners was just very impactful. Yo, go see that movie.
Predator.
But go see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Because he gotta be black. Like,
Cut it out.
He gotta be black.
Okay. All right.
The way they talk ish and that, yo, they gotta be black. So.
Oh, they can talk now? They couldn't talk? Well, I know he did talk.
I mean, now they
that first
speak
one.
their language,
Yeah,
but
that-
yo,
yeah.
how you read the subtitles, it's like, okay, he's spitting a little something. You
I
know,
would
like
never thought about seeing a new version of the Predator, but all right.
It's
if you
Predator
say it's good.
Badlands. What did you do this weekend, Envy?
You know what? This weekend was all about love, man, and family. I'll tell you why. So first of all, drop a bomb for my aunt V. She turned 80 years old. We had a surprise dinner for her. 80 years old. We call her. You can't say. We call her the missile booby. Aunt, like, cause her boobs are like humongous, and she's the one that when she gives you a hug, it slaps you in the back of the head, like that one.
Weird
Dang.
thing to be calling your aunt, bro.
I know. I love my aunt, but
missile boobs.
crazy.
Okay.
yeah. So
Auntie Missile Boobs. Is crazy.
yeah, Auntie Missile boobs. So yeah, she turned 80
Now I
years
wanna
old.
see. Y'all
Now
busy?
you want to see? See, no. And
So she 80. Why you want to see?
She listens. She listens every morning. So good morning if she is up. Yeah, she turned 80.
Good
so
morning,
we had a
Auntie
surprise.
Missile Boobs.
We had a surprise
Good morning,
dinner
Auntie
for her.
V.
So it was dope to see that. And then also another family friend. They had their gender reveal. So they're having a boy. This is their first child together. So they were super duper excited. So just to see love and just family this whole weekend was really dope. And then Sunday my Giants lost again. So I'm giving up on football for this year. Yeah.
Look, whatever.
Damn.
What about you, Shala?
Well, salute to all the TSA workers I saw over the weekend.
Oh, you flew out?
Yeah, I was traveling this weekend. Real quick, though, I went somewhere Thursday night and came back Saturday morning.
How was traveling?
I mean, it wasn't the easiest, you know what I'm saying? But I do want to salute all the TSA workers because, you know, I saw some of the TSA workers this weekend, and they was not happy.
I'm sure.
Okay, they was not happy. You know,
I'm sure.
I seen one brother throw the bin, you know, the bin that you put your stuff in.
Yeah.
One of them, he threw the bin, and then one of the other TSA workers said something to him, and he was just like, I don't care, we're not getting paid no way. So,
Dang.
you know, I know they're happy about the news that the Senate is advancing a bill to end the longest government shutdown this morning. So,
Yes.
salute to all the TSA workers, man.
I'm sure Mimi will be breaking all that down
Absolutely.
because I think it doesn't happen right away. Congress still has to.
Yeah, it's not
Congress has
happening
to
right away.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the
Process
fact that
has
it's
started,
happening,
I guess.
That's right. So we'll talk to Mimi up next, and let's get the show cracking. It's a Monday. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Let's go. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Now in sports, the Colts beat the Falcons. The Jets beat the Browns. How's the Jets and the Giants record the same? Just both trash.
What
All
do
right.
you mean? Because they both trash.
I know. The Saints beat the Panthers. Ravens beat the Vikings. Giants lost to the Bears. Seahawks beat the Cardinals. The Rams beat the 49ers. Lions beat the Commanders. The Chargers beat the Steelers. The Dolphins beat the Bills. And the Patriots beat the Buccaneers.
And my Dallas Cowboys did not lose this weekend. What's up?
Oh, for real?
Nope.
They had a bye.
Okay.
And then Monday Night Football, the Eagles take on the Green Bay Packers. They ain't play. That's why they ain't lose. All right.
Right. I'm like, they got a bye week. It's crazy. Okay.
Good morning, Mimi.
Good morning, MB, Jess, Charlamagne. How y'all doing this morning?
I'm doing
Hey, girl.
good.
Good morning. All right, so we start this morning with breaking news. After 40 days, there's finally some movement on the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. Now, overnight, the Senate took its first major step toward reopening the government, with 8 Democrats breaking ranks and joining Republicans in a key procedural vote to move a new funding deal forward. Now, the final vote was 60-40, enough to start the debate on the bill, but the vote doesn't end the shutdown just yet. Now, the measure still needs to go before the Senate for a final vote. then approval from the House before it can head to the president's desk for his signature. Now, here's what's included, though, in that new bill. That this plan would keep the government running through January 30th, restore pay for hundreds of thousands of furloughed workers, and make sure they can't be laid off again through the rest of the fiscal year. It also requires agencies to rehire anyone who was let go during the shutdown, along with details on how much back pay those workers are owed. Now, the deal also promises Democrats a Senate vote mid-December on extending the Affordable Care Act's tax credits, a key tool that helps millions afford health coverage. The Democrats, they will get to draft that bill themselves, which was a key compromise, they say, in them voting to approve this new spending bill. It also locks in a full year of funding for SNAP, ensuring that food benefits continue through the next fiscal year. Now, the 8 Democrats, Dick Durbin, Tim Kaine, Janine Shaheen, Maggie Hassan, Jackie Rosen, Catherine Cortez Masto, John Fetterman, and Independent Angus King, they all backed the plan after weeks of behind-the-scene talks with Republicans. Now, after the vote, several of them held a press conference to explain their decision. Let's listen.
It's been 6 weeks. Republicans made it clear they weren't going to discuss the health care issue, the Affordable Care Act tax credits, until the shutdown was over. We tried to keep working that. It didn't happen. The vote that we have is not a guarantee for sure. As I assessed it, there was zero chance of dealing with the ACA issue as long as the shutdown continued. Now, I don't know, 50-50? Nothing was happening, and there was no evidence that another week or another 2 weeks or Thanksgiving or Christmas was suddenly the Republicans were going to come to us and say, oh, we want to now talk about the ACA.
The real question is, why would a president of the United States pit hungry children against sick children? The American people will see who stands with them on health care and who does not. And that will be the platform of the next stage of the fight. I hope we can find bipartisan agreement on an extension of those premium tax credits. And if that is not successful, then shame on the Republican Party and shame on Donald Trump.
They are absolutely right. But as I was saying last week, Mimi, I think Democrats lost. And the reason they lost is because Republicans already got everything they wanted in this big, beautiful bill in regards to health care. So why would they ever make any concessions? You know Republicans weren't going to give Democrats any type of win on Obamacare. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm not even mad at Democrats. I'm mad at all the Democrat talking heads who acted like Dems had a chance at winning this shutdown. These folks knew what the outcome was going to be, and they sold you a lot of false hope, and we shall address that during Donkey of the Day. Don't be mad at Democrats. They did something they don't usually do, and that's fight, okay? Do not make this about Democrats caving because they threw a Hail Mary on behalf of the American people who are about to get their asses kicked because of these health care premiums, courtesy of Republicans.
Absolutely, Charla. It's also worth noting that none of the senators who voted for the deal are up for re-election. So as of right now, this is just a first step. The government will remain shut down. Federal agencies are still closed. The programs that millions of Americans rely on, from food benefits to airport staffing, they will remain frozen until the House votes and the president signs off. But coming up at 7, we're going to continue breaking down everything tied to the government shutdown, from an overnight SNAP ruling to the latest on air travel.
Right, and the reason it's taking long is because they have to fly back to vote, right? And a lot of them are home right now, right? That's the reason why it could take a couple of days.
It could take a couple of days, but there's also Democrats who could hold it up, and Hakeem Jeffries is promising that he's going to do whatever he can do to hold this vote up. So we'll just see. I think they're going to use, the House is saying they're not going to vote for it, but they have the majority for the Republicans. So we'll see what happens, MV.
Look, if they flying, ain't no telling when they're going to get there. I'm telling you right now.
They're spread out everywhere.
They might get there Friday.
They've been told that they could, stay on vacation, so we'll see.
By the way, I told y'all Thursday that once the airlines started having problems, that this government shutdown was going to be over in a couple of days, because it's always corporate interests over the interests of the people.
Absolutely.
You best believe that.
All right. Everybody else, thank you, Mimi. We'll see you next hour. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Get it up. This is your time to get it off your chest. Keep calling. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
This Black Adam with 2 M's from Appleton, Wisconsin.
Hey, what's up, brother? Get it off your chest.
Yo, I just want to give a shout out to all the veterans out here in this world that work hard for us, that do less than 3% of the population. And I also want to say I had a 40th birthday on October 29th, and I'm in the 40 club, and I'm just happy and I'm excited. I want to pass off passionate and positivity energy into this world today. Thank y'all so much.
Blessings to you, man. Sending you that positive energy, love, and light right back, and salute to all the veterans out there.
Yeah,
man.
tomorrow is Veterans Day, so happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there.
We got off?
No, we don't have off, but
thank y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Charlamagne, you're my dude. DJ Envy, you do the best. Jess Hilarious, you just so beautiful. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you, man. Love your positive energy. Why we don't got Veterans Day off? That
I don't
ain't
know.
right.
It is a holiday, though. It is a holiday. Banks will be closed, but I don't think schools are closed. I think they used to be closed, but I think they stopped.
Yeah, schools used to.
I might have to make
schools
an
not closed
executive
this time.
decision, man.
Oh, they just added to Thanksgiving week, so they make you work tomorrow, and they just added to Thanksgiving week.
Huh?
I don't know either.
Oh.
I don't know either. Hello, who's this?
This Alice.
Alice, what's up? Get
Peace,
it off
Alice.
your chest.
Oh my God! Listen, I've been wanting to call you guys for days. Ever since I watched that interview with Miss Pat, I swear I wanted to suggest her to be the donkey of the day because I really did not like how she made light of the situation when Charlamagne voiced that he was molested.
Why? It's all no.
It bothered me. Like, I know y'all laugh and make light of certain situations. I know that. I just felt like that was a real moment, and she really laughed it off when there's a lot of kids out there being molested.
No, you're right.
And they're scared to even talk about it.
You're right,
That's
Alice.
discouraging.
Yeah,
Alice,
yeah,
should
but
I give him a hug?
No, but that's just me and Miss Pat joke
said?
like that. That's nothing to be upset at Miss Pat about.
Alice, should I give him a hug?
You should give him a hug.
I do not.
Seriously. Even if you guys joke, I get it. But like I said, when she says certain things, like kids that watch this show, or it's people that's really happening to, and that can be really discouraging for them to even want to speak about.
You're right. You want me to give you a hug from the back?
No.
I'm gonna give him a hug, Alice, because you asked one. No, I'm gonna give you a hug.
First of all, I said no.
But no.
I'm not giving you consent. This is sexual assault.
See,
I'm
now
being,
this is
I'm being
another-
sexually
this
assaulted.
is-
I said
this
no.
is-
This is, by the way, this is the same thing that Mama Lester did. I told her no, and she did it anyway. You understand what you just did?
I didn't have Jerry curls. You said you only didn't. You
Respect
said no
my boundaries.
because you had Jerry curls. Alice, I gave him a hug because you told me to.
See, Alice, why you laughing now?
Okay, now that makes me feel better from Buffalo.
You see what I'm saying?
Makes her feel better. Thank you,
I'm
Alice.
smiling in Buffalo now.
Thank you, Alice.
Thank you, Alice. See?
Oh God.
You see what I'm saying?
It's crazy. You said you didn't like the Jerry curl. Hey, yo.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need the vid, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Ray!
Yo, Charlamagne, Envy, what up? Are we live?
This is your time to get it off your chest.
I got an indoor pool, an outdoor pool.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
We can get on the phone right now. He'll tell you what it is. We live?
Mr. Show Money, what up?
What is going on? DJ Envy, peace, my brother.
How's everything with you, brother?
Jess, what's going on, niece?
Good morning.
Charlamagne, the God, peace, my brother.
Peace, King. How you?
Hey, man, listen, man, if I had your hand, I'd cut mine off, you heard?
People always say that. I want to try that one day. One day I'm gonna give somebody my hand and see if they really gonna cut theirs off. And how am I gonna get my hand off? We said if I had your hand, I cut mine off.
Well, listen, if I was a media mogul, buying up stations and buying up shows,
Stop,
and
man.
putting out books and movies.
Stop lying so much.
What do you mean, bro? Listen, anyway, I called to say that in light of what's going on in the world in our community, we got to make sure that we take care of each other. We got to make sure that not only our family, but our next door neighbor, the elderly, that single mother we know out there working, that lost her benefits or whatever's going on, that they have a Thanksgiving, a Christmas, and what have you. So feed yourself, feed your family, but feed someone. It could be stuffing, it could be a turkey, it could be whatever you can afford to give to someone. Now out here in this area where we at, we trying our best to buy 100 turkeys, 100 roasts, and 100 table settings for 100 families. So, we're doing our best. We all go through things or whatever. Charlamagne, we talk all the time. You know my struggle, but at the end of the day, when you are blessed, you have to bless someone else.
That's right.
You have to be mindful that God is working through you and working for you even when you don't see it.
You're absolutely right.
You know what I'm saying? So anyone that hears my voice that wants to help out, like I said, we in the Union County area. We're trying to feed 100 families. My ID is Mr. Show Money My Cash App is in the IG. If you can give $1, 50 cents, $2, whatever you can do to just help these families, we'd appreciate it. And we're going to show you on that day and on Black Friday how many people we fed, and we was out there giving out food to the community. Again, it's Mr. Show Money on Instagram. Cash App is in my bio. Whatever you can do. I love y'all. Charlamagne.
Yes, sir.
I just want a job, bro. I just want to be sweep the floor at one of your stations, bro. I don't.
Cut it out, man.
Yo, you on station, Charlamagne?
I'm gonna put something in your Cash App. I show Money just be talking, man. Salute to my guy.
How many stations you on, bro?
Listen, I do want to say this though. Since he brought it up, on Saturday, November 22nd, I'm doing my 12th annual turkey giveaway in my hometown of Moncks Corner, South Carolina. And yes, we're gonna have all the fixings this year. So we're gonna have your turkeys and your stuffings and your candy yams. We're gonna have the whole shebang for you. Saturday, November 22nd, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the Berkeley High School student parking lot, Moncks Corner, South Carolina. So put that on your calendars, 843.
All right. And get it off your chest. You know what? And let me salute to Mercedes. Mercedes, if you don't know, is my GM and assistant. She is 6'3" years old. And over the weekend...
She is 6'3" years old?
No, I'm sorry. What? She's 6'3". Her height is 6'3". My bad. She's 6'3".
I be saying dumb stuff.
But over the weekend...
She's 6'3" years
old. You know what I meant. She's 6'3". Over the weekend, they had a tall-only party. And she had the best time ever.
So she was the oldest, tallest person in there. She's 6'3" years old.
No.
And she's 6'3".
She's 6'3". And she had the best time, so I just wanted to salute that. I love the fact that they had a niche party. It was just for tall
niche,
people.
Man.
I said niche.
Oh. You said niche.
I said niche.
Man, whatever. You
don't
drunk this morning. Also, too, Mercedes got a size 12. She wears size 12 in men's.
No, she don't.
So
she does not. She does not.
Yes, she does.
But she said she had a good time. She said there was no short people in there. It was all tall people, and they made the most amazing
That's
time
not
ever.
boring to me.
Damn.
Like no short people in there.
That's right. We make the world go around.
No, you don't.
And short people live longer. That is a scientific fact. Okay?
Crazy.
Short people live longer than taller people.
Hey, Lauren.
Hey, good morning, y'all.
What's going on? We got the ladies coming up. What we talking about?
Yes, we're going to talk about some history because we watched history go down over the weekend. Outkast, Salt and Pepper, inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We're going to get into all the details.
I saw you on Tamron Hall trying to keep that eyelash from falling off.
You just don't know how to give a compliment. I forgot you wasn't here Friday. You just don't.
Taking off for dear life.
You just don't.
But she started fake crying and try to put it back on real quick.
My grandma gonna say, "We fine now. Can you stop crying?" I was like, "It's not about y'all no more." Good morning, Mama.
Wow. All right. We'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the latest with Lauren.
Lauren be coming with straight facts.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, what's the latest?
On the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
LL Cool Bay.
Good morning.
Big Tamron Hall star. What's happening?
You wanted to say something about a lash so bad.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
What's up?
Nothing. Good morning, y'all. So, over the weekend, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2025 inductees were inducted, and oh my God, it was a great ceremony. Lasted for about like 3 hours. But within the ceremony, Salt and Pepper and Outkast were inducted in. So of course, we want to take some time here to just go through the evening. So Salt and Pepper were inducted first, and they were inducted by Missy Elliott. Let's take a listen to Missy Elliott presenting or opening up their induction. Okay. Well, yeah. So Missy Elliott opened the induction, and she talked about stop it. And she talked about how
on y'all ass. On y'all ass.
She talked about how if there was no Salt and Pepper, there would not be any Missy Elliott. And as she's inducting them or opening up the conversation and the tribute to induct them, they're watching both ladies and Spinderella, of course. And she's just basically talking about how the industry itself and a lot of the women or all of the women in the industry, they are on the shoulders of Salt and Pepper. So then that led into
It's a shame that you have to explain these clips because they're not in the system because the producers didn't put them there.
And then that led into Salt and Pepper being able to come up and say a few words of them for themselves. Let's take a listen to Salt as they are inducted.
This is for every woman who picked up a mic when they told her she couldn't. For every sister who had to fight twice as hard to be heard. For every artist whoever had to learn that ownership is the real freedom. When we came up, the industry was different. We didn't have streaming. We didn't have social media. We had cassette tapes, turntables, and dreams. But even back then, we had to fight to be heard and to prove our worth. We're in a fight right now for our masters that rightfully belong to us. After 40 years, fans can't even stream our music. It's been taken down from all streaming platforms because the industry still doesn't want to play fair. We have to keep using our influence until the industry honors creativity the way the audience does, with love, respect, and fairness.
Thanks, Wayne. Salt and Pepper music on Tidal.
Is it on Tidal?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Shoop and What a Man and Push It. Like what?
Try Spotify. Maybe not Spotify.
Because that I know of. I know that there were certain streaming platforms that, because of their lawsuit with UMG, Universal Music Group, certain songs were not able to stream, and they've been talking about this for some time. You remember we did this segment here when they were on Good Morning America, and they talked about, or it was either Good Morning America or CBS Mornings, and they talked about how this was when it was announced that they were going to be honored here. They talked about how amazing it was, but they mentioned again the fact that they want their, their just due, and that people can't stream certain things. What are you listening to it on?
They on Apple Music, all of their stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't know.
I wonder.
Well, maybe it's pertaining to certain songs.
What?
But remember, Anita Baker did that a few years ago until she got all of that stuff situated. But she was asking for people not to stream her music. Until they figure it out with her, because they weren't playing fair with Anita Baker either. So it's the same thing with Salt and Pepper. They have their music, but they probably not getting paid for none of that, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, they should figure that out. They should give it back to them. 40 years in the game, as much as what they did in this industry, the trailblazing. If it wasn't for them, a lot of these artists wouldn't be who they are today. They should give them their just due. And shout to Queens, man. They're from Queens, and congratulations to Salt and Pepper.
What's so funny about Salt and Pepper, when you listen to their music now, you're like, damn, this used to be considered raunchy. Push it used to be considered raunchy.
Yeah, they were talking about things that people weren't talking about. Missy talked about that too, but they also talked a bit about this as well. And they had told Good Morning America, Robin Roberts, it's some of their music because of the lawsuit that people are not able to hear. Now let's take a listen to Peppa. She also gave a speech as well and showed some love to her mom, who recently passed away.
First, I'd like to thank God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, because wow, this moment right here is everything. This journey, hip hop, has been very amazing. All the accomplishment, the empowerment to women, that all shaped us as a group today. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, so I understood and learned that to take the good with the bad. I want to honor my mom that just passed away, and she was my strength, my guidance. She taught me love, how to persevere. And I want to thank you, Mom, for everything.
Yeah, and then you also had Spinderella, who came up and spoke as well, and she mentions in her speech that she is now the first female DJ to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Let's take a listen.
I will be celebrating 40 years as a DJ next year. Wow. It's crazy because when I started, it was a rare thing to see a woman behind turntables. It was literally the boys' club. I had to carve my own lane. I had to show up. It was dedication. It was my craft, and I never missed a beat. In 40 years, y'all. So tonight, being the first female DJ inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it's beyond amazing, y'all. So surreal. I carry every female DJ who ever dared to dream, every woman who touched the turntable and said, I can do that too. This is for you. This is ours.
Dropping the clues about Spinderella.
Absolutely.
Yes.
She plays just as big a role in that group as Salt and Pepper does, you know. It's just like with Run DMC, you know, it's Run DMC and Jam Master Jay, but their name isn't in the group title, but she's just as important to Salt and Pepper as Salt and Pepper.
Absolutely. And
she could have been a seasoning.
And I'm glad they got back together, because for a time they weren't seeing eye to eye on things. So the fact that they're back together and they did this, I love it. I love it so much. So salute to them.
Well, I do want to take some time to play some of their actual tribute performance that they did, because when they opened it up, we got a surprise on stage. Let's take a listen.
Yeah, that's a great record.
That's right. I know they had a good ass time.
Yes, they were they performed down. Like by the time they did their speeches, it sweat like everything. They were performing. Kid and Play. You heard it in the beginning of the audio. So when the tribute first started, Kid and Play is on stage. They do the Kid and Play dance, and everybody's in the jackets. And you guys know that Kid.
They did the dance.
Yeah, they did the dance it was really quick. But they just opened it up, and you know their relationship and the designing of the jackets for the Push It music video. For those who don't know,
they all used to work together.
Yes. Outcast
Kid and Play, Salt and Pepper, and Martin.
Yes,
Yes.
and the jackets in the Push It music video
Play did it, right?
were designed by Play, but
Yeah,
they were
Play did.
made at the Dapper Dam studio up in Harlem. So yeah, just a little connection there. And when we come back,
Herb Love Bug was there.
He was there.
Playing the keyboard.
He was playing the keyboard, and he was also on stage when they did their speeches as well too, helping them stay together, fixing up the hair and all the things. And that's the tie between the two as well, with Kid and Play and Salt and Pepper. But when we come back, we'll have to get into Outkast because they had an amazing performance as well, and they were also given their flowers, and their words that they said while on stage were just as touching. So we'll come back with that in the second hour.
Could you imagine that Sears, when you working at that Sears, you had Kid and Play, Martin, Salt and Pepper. Like, could you imagine
Hell
that?
no.
Could you
What?
imagine that? What work did they get done?
It was
That's
different
what I'm
during that
saying.
time, though, right?
I know every
That's
day
so
was a
dope.
movie at work with them. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the latest with Lauren. Now, when we come back, we got front page news. And then we going to open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. I know if you're out and about, you've been seeing Christmas trees up already, the lights up already. Is it too soon? Is it too early? We didn't even get to the turkey yet.
No, it goes.
We'll talk about it.
Decorations is a compliment for the Thanksgiving holiday.
We'll talk.
You should know that.
We'll talk about it. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get back in some front page news. Start off with some quick sports. Now, in football, the Colts beat the Falcons, the Jets beat the Browns, the Patriots beat the Buccaneers, Dolphins beat the Bills, the Texans beat the Jaguars, the Lions beat the Commanders, the Rams beat the 49ers, Seahawks beat the Cardinals, the Bears beat the Giants, the Ravens beat the Vikings, the Saints beat the Panthers. All right. Now in Monday Night Football, the Eagles take on the Packers at 8:15.
And you can't say the Cowboys lost this week, can you? Nope.
No, they had a bye, so they didn't play. What's up, Mimi?
Good morning, MB, Jess, Charlamagne. How y'all doing?
Blessed, black, and highly favored, Mimi.
Good morning. All right, well, we start this hour with an important update that came down just hours ago, really, just before midnight. So for the second time, a federal appeals court has ruled that the Trump administration must pay full SNAP benefits for November. But those payments are still on hold for now because of an earlier ruling by Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. So let's break this down a little bit because it's a little complicated. So this all began when a district court judge in Rhode Island, Judge John McConnell Jr., he ordered the Trump administration to fully fund SNAP by Friday's deadline. Now, he made that ruling after the government failed to deliver those partial payments it had promised to do. So the administration, they appealed Judge McConnell's decision. They asked a higher court, the First Circuit Court of Appeals, to stop the payments. Now, that court, it rejected the Trump administration's emergency request to pause the order. So then the administration appealed. They went even higher to the Supreme Court. And that's when you get Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, who handles emergency requests from that region. She stepped in. So on Friday night, she issued a short administrative stay, basically a 48-hour pause, telling the appeals court to act fast and make a decision. Now, that ruling, it came Sunday night, so that brings us to present day. So late last night, a 3-judge panel from the First Circuit Court, they said the administration cannot block those full payments. So in plain terms, the appeals courts, they have sided with families, but that pause from Justice Jackson, it stays in place until Tuesday night. Now that does give the administration a short window to ask the full Supreme Court for more time. But if they don't, Congress has ended the shutdown, by then that would mean that the government will start paying full SNAP benefits, or the government will start paying full SNAP benefits after Tuesday night. That makes sense. Did y'all stay with me? Okay. So as you can imagine, it's been a mess. Different courts are saying different things. No one is sure what to do. So in the middle of all of that, the Trump administration, they told states, so if states paid out those full benefits, they were told to take that money back. They said that the USDA, they issued a letter to states basically saying that to undo those payments, threatening penalties that if they don't. So if you received full SNAP benefits, the administration says you were wrong. You should only receive partial payments, and they want those full benefits back. So we'll see what happens. Yes.
How you give me something by mistake and then try to take it back?
Yes. So they're saying that they were unauthorized. The states were unauthorized to give full payments, but so much litigation was happening in the courts, no one really knew what to do. So some states, I know Oregon said that they're not going to take it back. If you got full payment, then you get the full payment. Some states did the partial payment. So it's still a mess. They're still trying to figure out what that looks like.
Republicans want folks to starve. Republicans want folks to be sick because they won't be able to afford health care. So what do Republicans want American citizens to do?
That's crazy.
To want to take that back. And so now to the chaos in the sky. So travelers across the country are facing the worst travel meltdown since the start of the government shutdown. Hundreds of thousands of passengers had their flights canceled or delayed on Sunday, marking the single worst day of air travel disruption since the shutdown began 41 days ago. So the federal government's partial closure has created a severe staffing shortage. We've been talking about that among air traffic controllers, many of whom have now gone more than a month without pay. Controllers, they are retiring, calling out sick, leaving fewer people to manage the skies. But to protect safety, the FAA ordered airlines to cut daily flights 40 major airports and reduce that air traffic by 10%. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says the situation, though, is getting more dangerous and there have been too many close calls. Let's listen.
We're now looking at the data. We see an increase in a loss of separation. Airplanes are in the sky, becoming too close to each other. They're breaching that safety distance. Number one, we see ground incursions. We also see more complaints from pilots that are saying, hey, I'm getting a lack of responsiveness from the controller, or the controller seems stressed, or they're not using the right language that controllers are supposed to use. Those complaints have also increased. So we look at that in total and say, this is going in the wrong direction. What tools do I have to deploy to make sure we can keep the flying public safe? By the way, those who say this is political, this decision to reduce capacity by 10%, it didn't come from me. It didn't come from the White House. It came from the safety team in the FAA, the career people who do this every day as part of their jobs.
So by Sunday night, airlines had canceled more than 2,800 flights, delayed over 10,000. And to your point, Charlamagne, the economic hit, they said it could reach hundreds of millions of dollars each day if this continues. But there is some hope. We've been talking about the, Congress, the Senate reaching some sort of deal. If that were to happen, this could all come to an end. But for now, travelers are being told to pack their patience.
Yeah, I told y'all Thursday, when the airlines started getting hit, this government shutdown was going to come to an end rather quickly, because it's always corporate interest over the interest of the people. And I did fly this weekend. Thursday when I flew out, the flight kept getting delayed. Then when we finally got on the plane, we was on the runway for an hour. And we was the number 19 flight to take off, and it was 10 flights behind us. And then when I came back Saturday, and I was supposed to come back Sunday, but I came back Saturday because I didn't even want to risk it. And when I came back early Saturday morning, they said they had to fly slow coming back into New York, because we were supposed to land like in an hour and 10 minutes. They were like, we got to fly slow because I guess the lack of air traffic controllers, and there was too many people coming in. I don't know what it was, but they said they had to fly slow. I was like, what?
Yeah, when I had to go by Newark Airport, and it was the amount of planes on the runway. It was like 55 to 60 planes just sitting there waiting to take off. It's ridiculous. But what language were they using? Because they said they weren't using your typical language. So what were they just doing? Like sucking their teeth? Like, nah, you can't land right now. Go back up. Like, what language were they not using? I'm just curious.
I know, he did say that, right? I don't know what the air traffic controllers were saying to the pilots when he says typical language. Maybe they were just, like you said, just talking like, I don't know what you should do.
Damn. I saw one of the TSA workers throw one of the plastic bins, man. He threw it. And then the person he worked with must have said something to him. He was like, I don't care. We're not getting paid no way.
It's true.
Yes.
That's crazy. And then my mother-in-law was saying a perspective that I haven't even looked at yet over the weekend. She was like, I remember like a lot of people wanted to work for the government just to ensure job security.
Yeah.
And then now look, you know what I'm saying? They make it hard to get in the government. But at one point, almost everybody wanted to work for the government, just to have that job, the benefits and everything that comes with it. And then now look, that's crazy.
Yep.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. Well, that is your front page news. I'm Mimi Brown. Follow me at Mimi Brown TV. For more stories, follow the Black Information Network. Download the free iHeartRadio app or visit BINnews.com.
Thank you, Mimi.
Thank you.
Now, when we come back, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. If you've been traveling, if you're out and about, if you've been driving, people are ready for Christmas already. Trees up, lights up.
I don't have a problem with
they ready.
The holiday season is here.
I don't have a problem
with it. Is it too soon? We ain't even cut the turkey.
Man, the cities are doing their thing. The cities like Baltimore City, I seen Chicago. it's like a lot of different cities even decorated their downtown already.
Yeah. So let's discuss. Is it too soon? 800-585-1051. They're already playing Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey's already being played. She was played about a week ago. So That is the question. Let's discuss. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Steady calling my phone.
Made it. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're opening up the phone lines 800-585-1051. Now, it seems like the holiday season, Christmas is here. Like lights, Christmas trees, decorations. Seems like we just forgot about Thanksgiving. Is it too soon is the question.
But what are the decorations for Thanksgiving?
Exactly.
Turkeys.
Man, shut up.
Like, you just gonna have a bunch of turkeys around your house?
They got turkey decorations, and I guess they got pumpkins and mums and stuff like that.
But you don't need that for 25 days, okay? Like, Christmas is the season. You know, don't nothing look better than Christmas lights and the Christmas trees. Thanksgiving is really just a speed bump at this point. Like, there's really nothing to do in November, to be honest with you.
Speed bump is crazy.
Like, when you think about November, there's really nothing to do. Thanksgiving is one day. Just like Halloween is one day. So the same way they got all of these, decorations leading up to Halloween, might as well have those for Christmas now.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie, I got my lights on the house, right? And they make me happy. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm gonna say. It just makes me happy. When I come home at night and the lights is lit, I just get happy. I ain't gonna front. I stand outside and look at them. The kids love them. It just makes me happy. That holiday cheer just takes any stress, any anxiety away. I just get happy.
Listen, I leave my Christmas tree up all year round.
All right, that's a little too far. That's a little too much.
I usually put 4 of them up, but I took 3 of them down and just left 1 up. So that's one less one I got to put up. But I think the day after Halloween, literally midnight, November 1st, put that ish up.
Wait a minute. So 4th of July, everybody's coming and it's hot and they come to your pool party. You still got your Christmas tree up?
I do. That's why they need to stay out my house. The pool party is outside.
Damn.
Because your black family always want to judge you for stuff like that. Your Christmas tree still up. Yeah. And you still broke. Just little things I go back and forth with. But, yeah, people always joke about that. But that's a lot of work, putting up a lot of putting up a lot of Christmas decorations. And when I moved into this big-ass house, I didn't really realize, how hard 4 trees would be putting up, but it looks so good when everything is done.
And that's the crazy part too. You put up all of these Christmas decorations only for a couple of weeks. No, let's ride it out for 60 days. Start in November, right after Halloween. Let's get right into the Christmas season.
But you ain't gonna have it up 4th of July.
No, but I'm gonna be honest with you. We can kind of get rid of Thanksgiving, bro.
What?
We don't need it.
What?
We don't really need Thanksgiving. The food ain't really what's up. A lot of us, as we've gotten older, we don't even like Thanksgiving food. I don't like Thanksgiving food like that.
I don't. What's Thanksgiving food to you? I don't eat the turkey and all that stuff.
That's my point. You done gave it all up.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. I do like the dog meat of the turkey, but really for real, now that you saying it, it's like, all right, cool, because I don't like stuff, and I don't like the cranberry with the turkey. That's white people stuff. I don't really like that. I don't like pumpkin pie. Only thing I love is not the mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, yams, fried chicken, and the sweet potato pie, yeah.
So we only get the food that we like. So we don't do all the turkey stuff. So we'll do the mac and cheese, we'll do the fried chicken, but then we'll do oxtail, we'll do jerk chicken, we'll do stuff like that too.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I don't know. Then my mother does a seafood Christmas. She do the crabs and the scallops and she's very big on seafood, so she does that. But I don't know. We don't need to get rid of Thanksgiving.
We don't need Thanksgiving, bro.
We need the time off though.
Yeah, but we don't need Thanksgiving. It can be a day of gratitude, but we don't need Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Let's go to the phone lines. We got Leon on the phone. Leon, what's up, bro?
Try and get rid of Thanksgiving.
What's going on, brothers? Good morning, Envy, Charlamagne.
Peace.
Yes, I know Loren is in the building.
Nah, you said good morning, brothers, and then named everybody.
Oh my God. Yes.
Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? I'm a sister, bro.
I'm a sister, bro. What you think, Leon? Talk to us, brother.
All right, for the Christmas thing, I feel like the Christmas tree, the lights, and all that should be ready by Thanksgiving, because you're hosting the Thanksgiving party, so you gotta have the lights and everything for the party that you having on celebration. So I feel like before that, it might be a little bit early, but it's a different time where everything moves a little bit faster. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Thanksgiving Day, everything should be ready, like the lights, the trees, and all of that.
I feel you. Now, Leon, what you think about somebody who leaves their Christmas tree up the whole year? Like 4th of July, they got a Christmas tree up. Easter, they got a Christmas tree up.
That's just being lazy, bro.
Damn.
You bugging. Like, once Christmas is over, like, take the tree down, put everything up, pack it up, put it back in the garage, and wait for the next year.
Yes, Jess. All right, thank you, brother.
Yeah, but that's it.
Hello, who's this?
Hello?
Hey, what's your name?
Hey, what's up? I'm Kalari, a.k.a. Key Killer.
Key Killer.
Good morning, Key Killer.
What's up? Talk to us. What's your thoughts?
First of all, I want to say good morning to y'all. I love y'all. Listen to y'all everywhere. I'm calling from Chicago, and y'all know y'all don't do live here, so I just be waking up 5 in the morning and timing it, calling y'all.
Appreciate it.
Back.
But heck no, I ain't putting up no Christmas tree. Listen, I'm hosting Thanksgiving, and I got to deal with that first. I got to do one headache at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So after Thanksgiving then we bring out the tree, and we put up Snoop on the stoop. Okay, we got him. That's when his magic get activated.
That's
okay?
right. Snoop on the stoop. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Period.
So it's like I got to do one at a time, because otherwise, shoot. Man, I be having high anxiety. I be overwhelmed.
But Thanksgiving don't need a prep month. Thanksgiving need like a week at best.
Excuse me. Hey, Shala. Hey, what's up, Shala? I love you, boo.
Love you too.
But I just want to say this. You still got to worry about, the cooking, making sure the food gets together, get everything together.
That's a week.
You got the family members that be late. That's what you tell them. They're the ones that got to bring the dessert, because the ones be on CPC. So it's just be trying to organize everything.
I got with you.
Right.
Maybe
I love your energy this morning. I just want to say that, your energy is so dope
thank you.
Yes,
listen, I love you guys. Listen, I got to go wake my kids up. But I be pumped, man. I love you guys. I listen to y'all on YouTube.
Thank you so much.
And on my live chat. And I love y'all. Thank y'all for letting me talk. But I love you guys. And
love you too.
We love
kids
Chicago
are
too.
You laugh.
I really want to get in the set and get it off my chest, because I got a lot to get off my chest. But I know that ain't just set.
No, you call. Go ahead. You got your time. You from Chicago. Go ahead. Go right fast.
No, she's right. No,
she's
right. This is not this time.
Calling from Chicago.
The call's already too long. No, you already got your time. How about call tomorrow?
Dang, you're such a hater.
No, we love you, but come on, let's press proper protocol.
We not even on in Chicago.
They usually
be
envy.
Damn.
Yes, you see how they doing me?
I see how they doing you. They usually be envy though.
I love Loren LoRosa. I'm a journalist myself, so I bring it. So
that's why she talk. Yeah, that's why she.
But I guess I'll call next whenever tomorrow. I can get it off my chest.
Call tomorrow.
Yeah. Goodbye. Jess said that's why she like to talk.
I get it. Yo, this nigga Shaw, he pulled the envy. That's crazy.
So you talk to us now. Goodbye. Damn.
Call tomorrow.
She called from Chicago. We not even on in Chicago, so she listening online. She waking up the kids.
She love us.
She got through. She didn't want to say what was wrong. Damn.
Thank you.
We got Sharonda on the line. Sharonda, good morning.
Hi, good morning. How you guys doing?
Good morning, Sharonda.
Good morning, Sharonda.
Good. Yes, I've been ready to put my tree up since after my birthday in October. Mid-October, okay? Mm-hmm. Yes. And plus, it's like the government shutdown, too, and the SNAP benefits. I just feel like we just need that positive spirit for Christmas, the joyous spirit, of Christmas and stuff.
That's right. And the other reason that it's okay to put your Christmas stuff up right after Halloween is for the simple fact there really is no Thanksgiving decorations. So Halloween, everybody goes all out for Halloween. You see the houses decked out for Halloween. Thanksgiving, there's no Thanksgiving decorations, so might as well put the Christmas up.
Well, Thanksgiving is pumpkins. They do the mums. They do stuff like that. So
I don't even know what a mum is.
I know. I'm thinking you talking about mum. That's Halloween.
Like the flowers.
I know we put like fall stuff up and like my fall candles and everything, but I want to skip that and go straight to Christmas stuff. I'm already looking at colors and everything, so this weekend I'm going to just put up my Christmas stuff.
I'm with you.
DJ Envy.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been sorry for the past couple of weeks. I've been calling. You said request a song. I've been requesting a song. No answer. Charlamagne was right about that. He said he's not about to answer the phone.
Well, what you want to hear?
I got the jingle ball. I've been calling about the jingle ball ticket.
Oh, in Atlanta?
And I haven't heard nothing about nobody winning those jingle ball tickets.
I don't think we giving none away. That's
Atlanta. We did the first week. We had some jingle ball tickets.
Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Michigan.
Oh, okay.
She better.
And then I think I'm 42 because ever since Boys to Men and New Edition was on the show, I've been playing Let It Snow, and it's been snowing.
Hello? That's the best album, best Christmas album, ain't it?
Yes, honey. Yes, I've been playing it all weekend, and then all of a sudden it snowed. I said, "Oh my God!"
Oh, it's snowing in Michigan.
Yes, it's snowing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn. That's what's up, actually.
Yeah.
I love a snow.
Well, I wish I had some tickets for you, Mama. I don't have tickets. They
I
all
know, I
say
wish you did too.
Jingle Ball. If you want to see Little John, if you want to see Jermaine Dupri, if you want to see Nelly and a host of others, get your tickets. We're going to be out there for Atlanta's Jingle Ball. Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm going.
All right.
I'm going to go.
We'll see you there.
Okay, y'all have a good day, though.
You too. Salute,
All right.
Salute to everybody who listens to us on 96.1 The Beat in Atlanta. Y'all Jingle Ball so popping, people from Michigan want to go.
That's right.
Right.
Hello,
But
who's
though,
this?
Y'all need, all right.
What's your what?
No, I'm saying y'all need to get down on that Boys II Men Christmas album. That's a no skip. Play that. And get jiggy with your wife, nigga.
Get jiggy with your wife. Hello, who's this?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. This is Monica.
Oh, my God. Don't say my name out loud like that.
I'm sorry, Monica.
Yes, it's Monica.
Talk to us.
Hi, Monica.
Hi, Jess.
Hey, girl.
Hi, girl. Hi, Uncle Charla.
Peace.
Okay, so here's my thoughts. Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, so, yes, let's skip right over Thanksgiving because I feel like the people that want to delay Christmas is the pumpkin spice people, and the pumpkin spice people is the people that can't figure out whether or not they want to open up the government or not. So, no. we're gonna skip right over that, and we're going to go straight to Christmas, and you can enjoy your pumpkin spice latte next year when the government is open and doing what it's supposed to do and giving these people their SNAP benefits and their health care.
Respect.
Thank you so much, Monica.
I'm with it, man. Thanksgiving is I don't need it.
I love pumpkin spice people. That's different.
Shayla.
I like that.
Hello?
Hey, Shayla. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Hey, y'all.
Hey, girl.
Where you calling from?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Ooh, Louisville, Kentucky. I'll be there 2026. Make some noise, y'all, with the...
Talk to us, Shayla. What you think about all these Christmas decorations and ornaments and things up so early?
Baby, I'm tired. It is too early. I'm a Halloween girly, so I was already upset. They had all the Christmas stuff out. It was our shine before we could even have Michael Myers and them pop out.
Damn. Yeah, you can't do it before Halloween. I mean, is that the reason that you can't? Yeah, Halloween got its own decorations. It got its own energy.
Yeah.
People like decorating their houses for Halloween. You can't do that. But Thanksgiving, we can skip right over that because there ain't no turkey decorations.
I mean,
She's so funny.
But let's wait to cut the turkey fights before we start, shoving Mariah Carey and everybody else down our throat too. Mind you, I love Mariah.
Now,
but man, I can wait. I can only deal with her for a whole month, not 3.
I agree with that. I think that November should be like a pre-Christmas thing. Like we shouldn't go all in yet, but it should be a lot of signs.
Yeah,
That's
like
yes,
Thanksgiving should be the appetizer, and Christmas is the main course.
Thank you, Shayla.
Yeah.
A pre-Christmas, if you will. Thank you. Bye.
It should be a pre-Christmas, and then right after Thanksgiving, that's when everybody goes full steam ahead with Christmas. But before that, it's pre-Christmas.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't really care about Thanksgiving.
I try to tell you.
There's nothing.
I don't agree with getting rid of it, but yeah, we could definitely change it from Thanksgiving to pre-Christmas. I like that. Charlotte, what about down south? Like, what about South Moncks Corner, South Carolina? Don't your family, like your mom and your dad, like they don't?
No, my mom's a Jehovah's Witness. She don't give a damn about no Thanksgiving.
Oh my God, they still Jehovah's Witness. Oh my God, I thought that.
Thanksgiving is it's just cool. It's a day of family. It's a day, getting with your peoples and kicking it. But nah, you don't need Thanksgiving.
Fellowship.
Yeah, I actually look forward to the day after Thanksgiving because my aunt cooks crazy the day after Thanksgiving because she's a Jehovah's Witness as well. But she does what your mom does, the seafood, the fried fish and fried shrimp and, scallops and all. Yes, that's what I like.
So you don't get your mom no Christmas gifts? Nothing for Christmas?
She's a Jehovah's Witness. Respect her religion.
Yeah, they don't accept them.
That's crazy.
They don't accept them. And you probably only celebrate it now because you have children.
Yep, and my wife is not a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, you don't get your family no gifts.
What family?
On your side. Are they all Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
All of them. They don't accept nothing. They don't get him nothing either.
Nope. Not at all.
Damn.
They don't even care.
All right. Well, what's the moral of the story?
Do what you want.
All right.
Do what you want. If you want to put up your decorations the day after Halloween, the day before, whatever, or if you want to put it up on Christmas Eve, do it. Whatever works for you. I leave my tree up all year round, at least one of them, and don't say nothing about it. Because,
Lazy ass. All right. When we come back, we got the ladies with Loren, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Loren be coming with straight facts.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on this.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
To me.
Alrighty, y'all. So, going back to the 2025 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductions, Outkast were also inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
The greatest hip-hop group of all time.
Yes. Right. Now, their induction tribute started with a conversation or a speech from Donald Glover. Let's take a listen.
Tonight we celebrate truly one of one in a statement of music. Two young men from Atlanta debuted with the album Southern Playlist at Cadillac Music in 1994. I remember watching the Source Awards in the 4th grade, and I think people forget how scary it was to be brave at that time. Tensions were already high with the East Coast, West Coast rivalry, and to stand on stage and say, the South got something to say, while being booed, taught me how to deal with critics. You don't have to scream, you don't have to yell, you just have to be undeniable. Thank you for showing me that brothers may not always see eye to eye in their philosophies or styles, but they need each other in a world that would rather see them both fail. Atlanta is not the music mecca. It has become without you. There is no Childish Gambino without you. There is no South without you. So tonight, we honor two visionaries who turned their differences into a dynasty.
All factual. Great speech.
Yes, and then Outkast, both members, Big Boy and Andre 3000, were there and spoke for themselves as well, just about the night and the honor. Let's take a listen to Big Boy.
I thank the Most High, Yeshua, for having us all here tonight, and for me, meet my brother from day one, for sure. The whole Savannah, Georgia, y'all stand up too, man. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Greg Street, we love all y'all, and I want to say special to my brother right here, man. Thank you for making me be the best I can be, man, and going toe-to-toe on the records and iron sharpen iron just to be the best, man. Ain't nothing but pressure. Love you, man. Love you, man.
And then Andre 3000 spoke for the group as well.
Thank you all for putting us in great company. When I heard that we were being inducted, I was like, man, this is great because we're in the same company with a lot of people we grew up with, a whole lineage of people. A lot of times when bands or individuals get up here and it's about the musicians and we talk about the music a lot, but a lot of times it's a lot more than just the notes or the instruments that you're playing. It's everybody that's around you. It's the family, and this is my family. So right out of high school, me, Big Boy, and CeeLo were the youngest people in the dungeon, and we just so happy that Rico Wade saw something in us. He gave us an opportunity to come, and all the sacrifices that were made around us to help us get to this place. But one thing that Jack said, man, he's one of my favorites, man. We love you, man. But one thing that he said something about little rooms, and we started in a little rooms. Great things start in little rooms. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and they also had an amazing induction tribute. So there was various performances. We have some audio. It started with ATLians performed by Big Boy. Big Boy performed twice actually, and Jid. Let's take a listen.
Want us like I was a I struck a nerve, and now you about to see this other player. I heard it snap where you rubber, where you pay rent. Then I heard it snap what you pay, but how much you spend.
You got me bent like elbows amongst other things, but I'm not worried. Cause when we step up in the party like a mouse, you service, so won't get your shine bar and your sack of nickel. To see me try to be like this girl. Sitting in the trap, I'm soaking wet. In a simple suit, trying not to sweat. Hit some assaults without the net, but this'll be the year that you won't forget. 1999. Anything goes, whatever you wanna do, long as you know consequences are given, but living the
rap, roll, utterly rock with my mouth to the mic and
Jackson, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. Apologize. I'll be fine.
King, me, queens, and the puppy love things together. Quit little swing.
I do wish Andre 3000 would have performed, though.
Did he say why he didn't perform? Or
I did ask.
He don't want to. He's mysterious.
I tried to ask that question because I saw he also, too, he didn't join the tribute at one music festival either. And I asked if it was because, he said he's done with rapping and things of that nature. I didn't get an answer to that question.
Well, who was doing who did that? Because that was his part, but he didn't do it. Who did that?
I'm not for sure exactly who voiced it, because you had the DJ in the background and also the
Did
performance.
I thought Janelle Monáe did.
Janelle Monáe did perform. That was Doja Cat who performed as well too, and it was noticeable that Doja Cat kind of forgot some of the words throughout the performance.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and I did ask too, like, who chose who for each performance, both Salt and Pepper and for Outkast as well too. And I was told that it was a collaboration between the groups and the production. And I asked that because you could tell in Doja Cat's performance, and she's great, that she was trying.
Hell yeah,
but
she's a performer. Like, she's one that I thought would kill it.
It wasn't it wasn't the best part of the tribute, but Tyler the Creator killed it. Jid was great as well too, and it was it's always good to see Big Boy on stage.
I wish 3 Stacks would have performed. I would love to
see.
He should have performed every song but Hey Ya, because I know he's tired of performing Hey Ya, but everything else he should have.
You think so?
I wish he did all of them.
I think so too. I think it would have been an amazing
But it was great though.
Was CeeLo there?
Yeah, he was there. They tried to call him up on stage when Andre 3000 was speaking. They tried to call him up on stage, but he didn't come up on stage. But he had mentioned him as well too in his speech.
It was great though. I mean, the reality is we should just be happy Andre was there.
Yes, 100%.
That's why you got to really love and respect these groups when you have them, because you never know when they're gonna perform again. Like we would love to see Andre 3000 again, and he's like, I'm not doing it, and you got to respect it. But I would love to see him on stage again. Like legendary groups like Run DMC and Jam Master Jay, they're not performing anymore, or members that passed away. So just respect
and
love
Big Boy and
groups.
Andre still look good too. Like they man, get that silk press 3K. What's up, y'all?
Yeah, and.
And what?
I was going to say that Erykah Badu wasn't there, but she did share some words on her Instagram as well too. But we're wrapping up, so just wanted to mention that though, that she did send some love in her Instagram. She's been on her own tour and performances.
All right. Well,
it's a legendary day. We got some big comedy legends and some just legends birthdays today. Happy birthday to Big Pun, Eve,
Rest in peace, Pun.
Tracy Morgan,
Tracy!
Tommy Davidson, and Sinbad.
Hey. Sinbad.
Yes, sir.
Wow, I love it. Love it. All right, that's the latest with Loren. Now, donkey today. Who you giving that donkey to?
Oh man, we need Roland Martin to come to the front of the congregation this morning. We'd like to have a word with him.
Okay. All right, we'll get to that next. Can we get a little Outkast before a donkey? All right, we'll do that. It's the Breakfast Club. Come on.
Donkey up the day. Made it.
Damn, the hee-haw again.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
I ain't trying to be donkey today no more.
They should be embarrassed by what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things.
Called Donkey of the Day, and it really caught me off guard.
Damn, Charlamagne, who got the Donkey of the Day today?
Well, Jess Hilarious, Donkey of the Day for Monday, November 10th goes to Roland S. Martin. Y'all know Roland Martin, left-wing political commentator, founder of the Black Star Network. He hosts his show, Roland Martin Unfiltered, on YouTube. Oh, and let's not forget, he is a Democrat dancing machine. Oh, Roland will cut a rug for the Democrats, you hear me? Okay, he loves dancing for Democrats so much that he won't even go to the right when the Tootsie Roll is playing. Okay, it's all to the left for Roland, and that's fine. Okay, respect to him and his political allegiance with Democrats. So it wasn't a surprise to me that Roland had an opinion on my opinion of this current government shutdown, because I feel like Democrats, even though they put up a great fight, it was a valiant effort in regards to healthcare. It was a fight they couldn't win right now. Okay, key word right now. So open the government back up because people are out here suffering. Roland didn't like that. Okay, he posted this video with the headline, Beyond Idiotic, Roland tears down Charlamagne's shutdown misinformation. That's the word that got my attention, misinformation. What did I say that was misinformation? Well, let's listen to Roland Martin.
Do me a favor. Do not listen to people like Charlamagne the God, okay? So Charlamagne was talking about this government shutdown, and he made a comment as relate to what Democrats should be doing. Y'all have that?
What I don't understand, Mimi, and I don't know, maybe you can explain it to me. The health care is going to go up anyway because of the big, beautiful bill, because that didn't include the extension of the tax credits to keep the cost down. So if it's going up anyway, what's the point of Democrats taking the stand to keep the government still closed?
At this point, you're right, because the premiums, which the open enrollment started this weekend, November 1st, and so people are getting those letters in the mail. In fact, one person in Utah, a woman in Utah, she told ABC News that she opened her bill and saw that her monthly premium had already jumped from about $400 a month, Charlamagne, to over $2,000 a month. And so at this point, it's like, what's going to happen? Is it retroactive? Like, how is this going to work as we continue to go forward? So you're absolutely right.
And the premiums are set for a year. So at this point, if the premiums have already gone up, if they set for a year, at least give the people some relief and get the government back open.
Do not listen to what the hell he just said. That to me is beyond idiotic, because this battle that we're seeing is not solely about health care. Rebecca, I don't know what the hell that was. That was just bull.
Roland, what makes what I said BS? I said the health care is going to go up anyway because of the big, beautiful bill, because that didn't include the extension of the tax credits to keep the cost down. That's fact-based. Okay, Mimi pointed out that some people were already receiving higher premiums since the beginning of the open enrollment period. People have been receiving notices of higher premiums. So where was the misinformation? Roland, you may not agree that Dems should concede and vote for the government to be reopened, but don't say it's misinformation. Okay, maybe I gave too short an explanation. Maybe I oversimplified it. Maybe I should be clearer for the audience, and I will right now. When the big, beautiful bill, or as Reverend Barber called it, the big, deadly bill, or as Jasmine Crockett called it, the big, ugly bill, when that bipartisan spending package Republicans forced through, when that was passed, Democrats failed to extend the ACA premium subsidies that were originally expanded under the American Rescue Plan and Inflation Reduction Act. Okay, without those tax credits, ACA or Obamacare premiums increase automatically, and they're already locked in for 2025 since insurers file and finalize their rates months ahead. So if healthcare premiums have already gone up and are fixed for the year, then keeping the government closed to fight for lower premiums makes no sense to me, especially when on top of high healthcare prices, so many people are suffering right now because of the government shutdown. And that's what I care about, the people. Okay, that's why I said what I said, because of the people who are being hurt by this. Federal workers who haven't been paid in 40 days, they past due on rent right now. Can't pay for child care right now. Hell, they can't pay for the health insurance they do have because they don't have any money coming in. Not to mention people not getting the SNAP benefits. So how is what I said some BS? How was that misinformation? Once again, Roland, if you would have said I disagree with Charlamagne, Democrats should fight and not vote to reopen the government until some concessions are made on health care, cool, I would understand that. It's fair. But to say it's some BS and label it as misinformation, that's just a lie. And you did that on purpose. That was intentional to discredit me in the Breakfast Club, but we'll get back to that. He even had a sister by the name of Rebecca Carruthers come in and double down on the lie that we spread misinformation and accuse me of all types of treachery. Let's listen.
Look, what I heard was an exchange of two people who don't understand how this works. So what they're talking about are the health insurance premiums that are in the marketplace. The marketplaces are the state exchanges. The state exchanges is because of Obamacare, aka the Affordable Care Act. Here's the thing. Those premiums are effective January 1, 2026. You get about 60 days notice in most states. Some states put out their new expected premiums back in October, some kind of at the end of September. But this is giving notice of, hey, if you continue at the level of health insurance plan that you have, this is what you're going to start to pay effective January 1. And so the erroneous, I mean, this isn't just misinformation here. This starts to look like this is intentional disinformation. And for the audience, disinformation is where you have bad, misleading information that's intentionally targeted to a certain demographic. The demographic here is black voters. The reason why is the black voters are the base of the Democratic Party. Right now, the Democrats are in lockstep saying that, no, we're not going to give you the votes that you need in order to end this government shutdown. You Republicans need to come to us and work out a deal. And so by trying to talk to black folks, so then black folks can then talk to Democratic members of the House and Democratic members of the Senate to get Democrats to back down. That's what Charlamagne is trying to do here. So this is disinformation that we're seeing that Charlamagne is doing. This is not just mistaken information. This is intentional, going after black voters.
Rebecca, I don't even know what you were trying to imply. Okay, you repeated what myself and Mimi just said. You just didn't oversimplify it like I did. But I still don't understand how that leads into you saying I'm intentionally giving out misinformation to black voters. What is the misinformation? I'm also not trying to discourage anyone from voting in midterms, even though I know we are going to have to fight to have free and fair elections in the midterms. But that's a whole other conversation. But you, Rebecca, sound like you are trying to make me out to be controlled opposition. Let the record show, I don't get paid by any political party. I've never taken money from a political candidate for anything. Can Roland Martin say the same? Again, What did I say that was misinformation? Okay, everything I said is actual and factual in regards to what's in the big, beautiful bill. If you disagree with me saying Democrats should vote to reopen the government, once again, that is fair. If you believe me saying I think Democrats have lost is wrong, I understand that too. But that's my opinion, not misinformation. You want to know why I think Democrats have already lost? I'll tell you my position. One, because the Trump administration practices authoritarian strategy. And they don't give a damn about working class people, and they damn sure don't care about the poor. Number two, Republicans are scared to death of that administration, and they have zero reason to make any concessions. They already have everything they want in the big deadly bill. Okay, massive tax cuts stay. ACA subsidy extensions didn't make it in. Deep cuts to Medicaid and social programs already in there. They have zero reason to play ball. Roland knows this, but he would rather sell y'all false hope instead of telling you the truth. Roland knows most of these Republicans have made careers running against Obamacare. They can't go back now, even if it kills them in the midterms. And a lot of people I've spoken to in government, Democrats, by the way, feel like that's why pinning a shutdown strategy around this issue was foolish to begin with. Okay, and a lot of them told me they knew they weren't going to get anything out of this except maybe the promise of a vote on the Senate floor that will ultimately fail. That's why I said last week Democrats lost. Okay, as you can see, that seems to be the case because they reached a tentative agreement yesterday that does not include an extension of the ACA subsidies. And you know who will be one of the first people out here fake dragging Democrats for YouTube views because of that? Roland Martin, even though he knew that was going to be the obvious political outcome from the beginning. Now listen, if Dems were able to get these authoritarian strategy-ass practicing Republicans to make some concessions on healthcare, I would be the first person on this radio saying I was wrong and applauding them. But I never saw it happening. That's why I said I think they lost. I'm sorry that y'all believe in MAGA more than I do. Okay, but I applaud Democrats. Okay, drop on the clues bomb for Democrats for doing something they don't normally do, and that's fighting. They threw a Hail Mary on behalf of the American people because they know the American people are about to get their asses kicked when it comes to these high-ass health insurance premiums courtesy of the Republicans. I would have loved for Democrats to get Republicans to fold and make some real concessions in regards to health care, but I just don't believe in MAGA's ability to do the right thing, especially when they have zero reason to, because they already got everything they want. Now, remember when Mehdi Hassan was here last week and he said, why do Democrats always have to be the adults in the room? Let's listen.
But you cannot have a political system that always relies on only the Democratic Party being the responsible party. You just can't. America cannot survive. We've created, it's like having toddlers, right? The Republican Party are a bunch of toddlers, and everyone else has to be the adults in the room. And that cannot continue indefinitely.
Mehdi is right. But the reason Dems have to be the adults in the room is because they are, okay? In regards to these current MAGA Republicans, Democrats absolutely are the adults, and we have to count on Democrats to do the right thing because Republicans won't. Republicans will let this whole society collapse right under the working class and poor people's feet because they don't care. Mehdi is right when he talks about how things are supposed to be. But that's not how things are. So yes, Democrats have to be the adults in the room because Republicans will have you choosing between starving or being sick, and some folks in this country have no choice but to do both. Now back to Roland. When people talk about the shutdown now, the first thing they bring up is the airlines. By the way, I told y'all on Thursday this shutdown wouldn't last much longer because of the airlines. It's always going to be corporate interests over the interests of the people in this country. But they talk about the airlines, they talk about the SNAP benefits, but those federal workers, sadly to me, get lost in this conversation. Salute to all the federal workers out there, okay? They're getting mentioned last now, and I don't like that. Federal workers aren't getting paid. Do we know what this means in a country where majority of people are living paycheck to paycheck? Roland said something when him and his panel were accusing us of misinformation. It was before he threw to Dr. Nyambi Carter, I think her name is. Let's listen.
Nyambi, the reason I think it's bad advice is because when you are in political battles, you maximize your leverage. And when you are fighting on behalf of people, they understand that there are people who are not getting benefits. They know there are federal workers who are not getting their paychecks as well. But they also are dealing with an administration that's been slashing and burning and firing people indiscriminately as well. So all this is wrapped up. So what you do not do is you do not capitulate. You do not back down. You don't go, oh, well, you know what, hey, we'll just go ahead and pack it in. No. You try to get as much as you can.
Well, absolutely. And this is why Wendy Williams' sidekick should not be trusted with political information. I've long had a beef with Charlamagne, so let's just stop there.
Damn. I don't know why people think calling me Wendy Williams sidekick is a diss. Thank God I got that opportunity 20 years ago. That's one of the reasons I'm here now. But please tell the good Dr. Carter that I don't shine shoes anymore. And how she got beef for me? I never met you. Don't know you, but God bless you, sincerely. But in that exchange, Roland said they understand that there are people not getting their benefits. They understand there are federal workers not getting their paychecks. You know why Roland Martin can say that so nonchalantly? Because he's not potentially facing eviction because he hasn't paid his rent for the month. He doesn't need any money this month to pay for his child care. And SNAP benefits, food. Does Roland Martin, the boo-boo built ass, look like he's missing any meals? Huh? Damn. I'm with Senator Catherine Cortez Masto of Nevada. Okay, she's a Democrat. She said before the shutdown happened, we need a bipartisan solution to address this impending healthcare crisis, but we should not be swapping the pain of one group of Americans for another. That's my mindset. And maybe your mindset would be different if you actually spoke to some of these federal workers facing eviction, or if you spoke to some of these people who rely on food benefits. Also, Dems, if you was going to do a shutdown, why not have something in place for the federal workers who are going to need money, or the folks who are losing SNAP benefits? Hell, what's that guy's name? Timothy Mellon. He donated $130 million to help pay the U.S. military personnel. Where's the Democratic donors who are willing to do that for federal workers or people with no SNAP benefits? All you lobbyists who be giving to these Democratic campaigns, now is your time to shine for the people, baby. All the pharmaceutical lobbyists, pro-Israel lobbyists, the lobbyists that represent real estate interests. If you want Democrats to keep making this stand in regards to healthcare, dig deep into your pockets and find some relief for the constituents of these people being impacted by the government shutdown. Once again, we can have an ideological discussion about the government shutdown. We can agree to disagree on that. But to say that I put out misinformation, that's just a fat, rotund Martin lie. Now,
I like that.
I just got a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
I'm with you.
There is a reason Rotund Martin wants to paint the Breakfast Club, me in particular, as a person spreading misinformation. See, I'm going to pull the curtain back a little bit, not too much because it really don't matter. I just want some of you to know people's motivation. Roland Martin is a hater. Okay, he be hating on me behind the scenes to anybody who will listen. He will say something negative about me, and it's always in regards to how I'm moving in this media space. In particular, anything in the political realm. It's always a, why does he get this? Why does he get that type of thing? Why is he on cable news? Why do politicians go sit with the Breakfast Club? Roland, I don't know. Okay, favor ain't fair, but he will do all that hating, but loves texting my phone asking to come on the Breakfast Club. Mm-hmm. Correct, Envy? Does it? Okay, just be
super correct.
Okay, one day a few years ago, I'm sitting at home. Roland texts me and says, hey, tonight on my show, we are going to talk about Tyler Perry and BET. At the time, it was rumors of Tyler buying BET, and the headline of the video he posted was Roland's blistering deconstruction of Paramount's idiotic failed attempt to sell BET. So I'm watching this video because he asked me to, and about 40 minutes in, one of the brothers on the panel starts bigging up Roland's Black Star Network, as he should, and then he just threw a random shot at me, which Roland tended to let people do. Let's listen.
The Black Star Network is doing something that is, in the teaching profession, we call it God's work. It's thankless work. People might not necessarily understand it, but as you said, when there's something that folk need some reliable information on, you see the numbers explode. They come here. And Lauren, when you said you watch YouTube a lot, I try to stay out of digital world because I try to continue to be analog, as you can see, but I can't fight the future, so I look at YouTube a lot too for that very same reason. And I'm saying this to say that, we saw what happened to Bomani Jones at HBO or ESPN. High quality analysis he couldn't stand, and then you see them throw something out, Comedy Central with Brother Leonard or Charlamagne, whatever he calls himself. That ain't high quality analysis.
My brother, I don't know your name, but you can big up the Black Star Network without throwing shots at what I was doing on Comedy Central at the time. You can love on Roland and big up what he does without slandering me, but whatever. If that's what you got to do to remain in rotation on Roland's YouTube page, God bless you too. Now, in that same episode, Roland had this to say about me. Mind you, he texted my phone and told me to tune in. Listen.
You know what? I have not said this publicly, but I'm going to go ahead and say this.
Uh-oh.
And I would love for the current leadership of BET to prove me wrong. When we were in Atlanta covering Melody Campbell's grassroots organizing event in Atlanta, this was, May? I ran into a sister, and she said, I'm so glad to meet you. She said, I know so much about you. And I was like, really? She says, yes. She says, after the death of George Floyd, she said, the leaders of BET came to me and said, it's time for us to do a news show. And she said, I ran the research. And she said, we did exhaustive research. We studied day parts, we studied shows, we studied other networks, we looked at radio, we looked at newspaper, we looked at podcasting. She said, we studied demographics, 18-24, 24-35, 35-44, 44-54, 55 plus. And she said, after we ran all the metrics, she said the research came back, and the number one person they said, Black America said they wanted to see host a news show on BET was you. She said it was you. She said Charlamagne was on the list, and she said, and then when Comedy Central launched his show, she said they're using my research.
Well, Roland, who else was on the list? Okay, why do you have to let people know that out of all the other people who I'm sure was on the list, Charlamagne the guy was on the list? Roland, I am not your competition, and I refuse to be responsible for how you feel about yourself. You accuse Breakfast Club of spreading misinformation because you are trying to discredit me and the platform I have helped to build, as if that's going to amplify what you're doing. You don't have to do that, brother. You already up. You are a 56-year-old seasoned political pundit. You have a lot of respect in the space of political commentary. You are a trusted source for a lot of people, Roland. Be secure in that and stop projecting your insecurities onto me. There's a lot of things I disagree with Roland on, and even with knowing he be sneak dissing, not once until today have I ever spoken on him in a public manner, and it's never been disparaging. Not even a fat joke. And I always thought Tariq Nasheed calling him Gerald Dessert was hilarious. But Roland out here lying, accusing us of spreading misinformation, that's an intentional attack to discredit us. What if I did an intentional attack to discredit you? What if I said, could someone out there make me an AI video? Okay, I want an AI video of the Stephanie Mills challenge. And I want Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffrey singing, I never knew love like this before. And I want Roland Martin in the background of that video dancing for Democrats like he do. I'm talking boogieing for biscuits. And I want the caption to say, we told Roland Martin he can cut in line at the all-you-can-eat Bussy buffet if he agreed to be our backup dancer. What if I asked people to do that for me? That would be an intentional attack. But I'm not going to do that. All I'm going to ask you to do, sir, is don't tell no lie on me, and I won't speak truth about you. Please give Roland Martin the biggest hee-haw.
Let me tell you something here, Shola. I need to take a class, honey, because when you professionally respond to somebody, I sit back and I cackle. Okay, my flabber was just gassed, sweetie. I need. Because every time I clear back, I get in trouble.
But this was a long time coming, though.
God bless everybody involved.
This was a long time coming.
God bless everybody involved. And be relaxed. It's cool. I said enough.
But everybody
I said enough, Envy. God bless.
Notes, take
God
classes.
Bless.
That is how you respond to somebody. And I didn't even know Roland Martin looked like that.
Let's move on.
And so they flashed the picture up on the screen. I was like, oh my God.
See, Shaw, you see?
I didn't know he looked like that.
You see when Bay knows you, Bay?
Let's move on.
Let's chill out.
See, Let's move on.
Bay,
we've said enough.
Because there's more, but...
If we need to do more, we'll do more. But probably not. It's okay.
All right.
Oh my God.
All right. See, when Bay shuts you up, you just shut up. Sometimes you just got to shut up.
Let's move on.
All right, we'll move on. All right. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day.
Yes, indeed.
Let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051.
Everybody else want to give them donkeys here?
No. The government shutdown is over. They're saying it is
tentatively.
It's officially or it's tentatively over, right? So we're asking, do you think the Democrats should have stood in and fought some more, or are you happy that you are possibly getting your SNAP benefits back? That TSA workers and people are starting to get their governmental workers are getting their money now. Let's discuss. 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Steady calling my phone.
Made it. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Phone lines are wide open, 800-585-1051. We're actually streaming on Twitch as well. We're asking, the government shutdown is tentatively over. So the government is going to be back open in the next couple of days. Do you think?
No, not days. It's going to take a while.
I thought it was going to be the next couple of days. No.
And then another thing, right, is like the aftermath too, because it is some people weren't getting paid, some people only getting half, or you know what I mean. So it's like now they got to play catch up. You know what I mean? So and it's not open tomorrow. It's going to be a whole process. But
correct.
Imagine the aftermath and the catch up from everything.
Yeah, because it still needs final approval in the House before workers get paid and everything.
Do you think the Dems should have pushed harder, or are you glad that it finally reopened? We have Cindy on the line. Cindy, good morning.
Good morning.
Talk to us, Cindy. What's your thoughts?
I'm sitting in my car in my driveway with Buddy's mom.
Hey, Mom.
Hey.
Hi. How are you?
Good
We
morning.
we're waiting on you to answer the question, boo.
We're talking about the government. You think the Dems should have pushed a little harder, or you're happy about the reopening of the government?
I'm happy about it for people, for other people that need their money, that need a paycheck, that need food on their tables. I'm so stuck in the middle on it,
Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying.
Why are you stuck on the middle? What you think? What's the other side of it? Why are you stuck in the middle? Just talk to us.
Well, I don't go for either party, so I feel that.
I get what you're saying. That they're making a choice between either people being sick or people starving. So, who wants that?
Right.
Who wants to have to make a choice like that?
Yeah, but but the thing is, it's difficult because there are a lot of people that can't pay their rent. There are a lot of people that can't eat. They can't afford to buy groceries. There's people that can't pay car notes. There are people that go into work and, like Charlamagne said, he was in the airport this weekend. And they're frustrated. Could you imagine going to work and you working, and on the 1st and 15th, you're not getting anything? And you have kids, you got to pay for your
holidays.
Holidays around
Kids
the corner.
Are in school,
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's good, DJ Envious? Steph Lover.
Steph Lover, what's up? Talk to us.
What's good? I'm just saying, I think the Democrats held it down. And Charlamagne, I don't know what's going on with you, bro. I think it's because you chill Andrew Schultz now. But it's like you trying to get more right wing and just shit on the Democrats. I'm sorry.
I actually think
I'm just saying.
I think the Democrats did a great job. I don't think that people should be giving Democrats for any flack for this because they did something they don't usually do, and that's fight.
But you was the one giving them flack.
For what?
For having the government shut down and not you was talking about that they should have complied and
yes.
You know what I'm saying
yes because they couldn't win this fight. Republicans had zero reason to make concessions to them. Republicans got everything they want in the big beautiful bill. Why would they concede? For what?
That's the problem, is that they keep doing whatever they want. This is the problem. Democrats weren't doing anything.
Well, guess
we
what?
Need people who are going to fight.
But guess what? Republicans have all the power. So you know what y'all should be thinking about for the midterms? Getting Democrats that power. Remember when Andrew Young was here and Andrew Young was saying how him and Martin Luther King Jr. had a conversation with Lyndon B. Johnson, and Lyndon B. Johnson told them, look, man, y'all are absolutely right, but I can't do anything because I don't got no power. And Andrew Young said he told Martin Luther King Jr., man, we're going to go take a vacation and we'll figure this out next time. And Martin said, no, we're going to go out there and get that man some power. That's what y'all better be thinking about for the midterms. Going out there and getting Democrats some power.
Hello, who's this?
It's Rico from Texas.
Rico, talk to us, Rico.
Yeah, I'm happy about the shutdown ending because I got friends who was affected by the shutdown.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they was hurting bad, man. I mean, outside, like this past weekend, Ford was giving away boxes of food, and because he started with workers in the military out there in line for food and everything. It was bad.
Damn.
So, also, I wanted to mention, Charlamagne, I download iHeart app just to try to call into you guys this morning. The way you responded to Roland, real quick, I give you your props, man. Real talk.
I appreciate you.
Love it.
Thank you,
problem,
brother.
man.
Have a good one.
All right, later.
What's the moral of the story? We ain't got much time.
I mean, the moral of the story, I feel exactly what I just said. I know people are going to try to make this about Democrats caving, but also remember, Democrats do a Hail Mary on behalf of the American people who are about to get their asses kicked because of these healthcare premiums, because they knew this was a fight they probably would not win. Republicans weren't going to give Democrats any type of win on Obamacare. So I don't have a reason to be mad at Democrats. I'm more mad at the Democrat talking heads who acted like Dems had a chance at winning this shutdown. So I'm glad that the government is back reopened. Mm-hmm. And if y'all really want some things to change with the healthcare system, just make sure Democrats get their power back. Republicans are just doing what they're supposed to be doing because they got all the power.
Mm-hmm.
Democrats, you want Democrats to get power? Think about the midterms.
Right. And I also want to say that the notion where you can't question an elected official is crazy, to me. The fact that you vote that person in office and you can question a Democrat or Republican, it is your right to question elected officials. If you see something you don't like, you can say something. You can ask. You can question. You don't have to agree 1,000%. But what you can't do is just let them just sit there and walk over you. That's it. I hate when people question something. They be like, "Well, you question them. You're not a Democrat. You question them. You MAGA. You question them." No, you can question your officials. Matter of fact, you're supposed to.
Yep.
Well, I have a question. How do you get the Democrats that power though? Like what
when the elections,
I seriously don't understand.
The midterm elections next year, November.
Vote.
Oh, okay.
Get out there, vote.
Vote. Okay.
All right. All right, when we come back, we got the latest with Loren, so don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren be coming with straight facts.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
LL Cool Bay.
All right, y'all. So, over the weekend, there was a story that broke that Diddy was caught with alcohol behind bars. And there's been a back and forth, okay? So, over the weekend, TMZ did a story that Diddy's sobriety journey took a detour because there was a brew, like a homemade brew, found in, where he stays at Fort Dix, which is the low-level security prison where he's doing his time at. They claimed that this brew was Fanta, sugar, and apples, which they say inmates use. They put it together. You take 2 weeks, you let it sit, and it turns into something that they call hooch. You know how back in the day you used to make the mixes, right? Right?
He had a bottle of shine in prison.
Okay. Now, when this story broke, of course, it's a big deal because Diddy talked a lot about, it's been a long time. It's been like over 20 years since he's been sober. That was his main thing when he was talking to the judge, trying to come home, show that he's working on himself. Now, I reached out to Diddy's rep, who said that the accusations that were out were completely false. Not only did he tell me that, but they actually went on Diddy's official X account and tweeted, "The rumors claiming Mr. Combs was caught with alcohol are completely false. His only focus is becoming the best version of himself and returning to his family."
So where did that rumor start?
Yeah.
So TMZ did the story. They said they had it confirmed with sources and officials. However, the prison, to me and to a few other outlets, said that they had no record of this incident.
So the prison said that's not true. They don't have a record for that. That's
correct.
That's crazy.
So you guys might just making stuff up.
I will say though, TMZ is standing on their sources. They have not removed the story. Now, another part of the story was that the reason why they found this mix in Diddy's cell where he was because they were coming in to figure out moving him, and then when this happened, they decided not to move him. So I did ask, well, was he moved? Is that part of the story true? And up until last night, when I checked back in before coming in here this morning, his rep told me that there's been no movement. There was never a conversation about movement that they know of. So I don't know what's going on there, but they're saying it's not true. And
somebody probably made that story up because they know wasn't his birthday last week?
Yes, yeah. It was his birthday last week.
Yeah, but the sad thing about it, if it's not true and the prison itself is saying it's not true, how does that make Diddy look?
That's crazy.
Keep making him look horrible.
And I wouldn't want to be drunk in prison. I need all my faculties, okay? Being drunk in prison makes it easier for somebody to take that.
What?
Ouch. We'll try and disarm you, okay?
Well, speaking of getting out of prison, or people that help you get out of prison, Kim Kardashian, y'all know she's been trying to take the bar to become an attorney. Yep.
How many times did she fail?
I think 3 times or twice, but she keep going.
She failed again.
She keeps studying.
It's like 4?
Yeah, so she says, she posted over on her Instagram over the weekend, "I am not a lawyer yet. I just play a very well-dressed one on TV. 6 years into this journey, and I'm still all in until I pass the bar. No shortcuts, not giving up. No, just more studying and even more determination. Thank you to everybody who's supported me. Falling short isn't failure, it's fuel. I was so close to passing the exam, and it only motivates me more."
If she failed that many times, would you hire her?
Hell yeah, because she keep trying. It's something that she really want to do. Obviously, she got a passion for it, but it's like, I heard that exam is not easy at all. I mean, not that it's supposed to be.
That's an understatement.
It's not supposed to be easy. You're an attorney.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, like, that's hard. Like, you could be one of the smartest people ever, and you still will fail the bar exam.
But
That's
also too,
that many times though.
But a few years ago, back in 2021, she passed the baby bar, which is one of 2 tests that you need to become an attorney in California. So, I mean, she's making some leeway. It just hasn't happened fully yet. But she'll, continue to do it again.
Now, a lot of people fail the first time, but how many times is this?
Why they don't have a bar for elected officials? Why is it harder to become a goddamn attorney than it is to become an elected official?
Right.
Hey, ain't no president bar, no governor bar. They don't got to take no test before they do these jobs. That's crazy.
Yeah, so she failed the baby bar exam 3 times before passing on her 4th attempt in December 2021.
Her 4th attempt?
But that was the baby bar. That's different than the big one that she just failed just now. So, yes. And in other news, and lastly, the Grammy nominations came out over the weekend. And yeah, there are a lot of people leading the Grammy nominations. I saw Glorilla was nominated. I also saw Kendrick Lamar is leading as well. Cardi B was also mentioned in the Grammy nominations. And there's been, I feel like this year there wasn't as... You know how people get mad when people are not nominated. I don't feel like people really cared this year, if I'm being honest with you.
I think the Grammys got it very right as far as like the rap album.
Clips got nominated,
the Clips got nominated
5
times. Yes, 5 times.
I think people do care.
Who else was in that rap
people
album
care
category?
that are nominated, but
Tyler the Creator, that was a good one.
Kendrick was in there.
Kendrick definitely should have been in there. The only one I would really, really make a case for that I didn't see was 2 Chainz and Larry June, produced by Alchemist. That could have been in there too.
You have, Let God Sort Him Out in the rap album, Tyler the Creator, Glorilla for Glorious, GNX, Kendrick Lamar, and God Does Like Ugly.
Boy, that's a tough category.
I think the clip sweep it. I think the clip sweep
100%. But
that album was amazing. What they put together, just sonically, it sounds amazing. Lyrics was amazing. I think the clips take it all.
I'm gonna tell you why that's such a tough category.
Wow.
Kendrick Lamar, Grammy darling, right? GNX was fire, and then I got Glorilla.
Didn't Kendrick get a Grammy last year though?
That was for Not Like Us.
He did.
Not for the album.
No, he won Best Album of the Year too, didn't he?
No.
I'm looking it up.
3 or 4 different Grammys.
That was everything for Not Like Us last year.
Yeah, I remember because they were upset that they were singing it in the crowd. Remember that was in the lawsuit.
Yeah. Right. My apologies. I thought GNX won. Okay.
I just feel like
I do think the clip should get it.
I think the clips.
I do think clips should get
clips hands down.
Well, go ahead. You said Glow, Clips, Kendrick.
Jid album was fire, but if I had to pick the 3, it would be between Glorilla, Clips, and Kendrick. But Clips,
I think Clips got it.
I would like to see Clips get it.
Yeah.
I was going to just say, I feel like when the Grammys get it wrong, there's so much like, and then you finally have great nominees in different categories this year. Yeah, and it didn't get as much praise. I did see it places,
so
but...
what did that tell you about niggas? And social media.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Grandma.
That is the latest with Lauren.
Hey, yo, Lauren, you crazy. Hold up real quick, y'all. It's the OG, triple OG birthday. My father, Kevin Moore. Say happy birthday to my guy.
Happy birthday, Dad. Remember he said I could be his dad, his daughter too?
You know what's so funny? I thought you were about to say Sinbad.
Oh my goodness.
Because Sinbad birthday too.
Oh my goodness.
No, my father's birthday. And guess my father's still opening to fathering you, Lauren, if you need it anytime.
Wow. Because you ain't got, oh wow.
I do have a father, he's probably listening, but Jess's dad did offer to be like a closer,
Damn.
He seen what was happening and realized you ain't got no daddy.
It's y'all and y'all jokes.
Okay. And also,
happy birthday, Dad.
Salute to Max B too. Max B was released on Sunday too.
Yes.
So salute to Max B.
On French Montana's birthday.
On French Montana's
happy birthday to French Montana.
To Max B. All right. And where you at this weekend, Jess?
I'm in Toledo, Ohio, Perrysburg, Ohio, which I found out that Perrysburg is like the county. So it's where all the white people be at. But all my Toledo people, get your tickets now. JessHilariousOfficial.com. This time I will be at the Perrysburg Funny Bone Comedy Club. We got 2 shows this Friday, then 2 shows Saturday. I will be doing meet and greet at the late shows because the comedy club is set up for that. That's why I haven't been doing meet and greet, because they will be set up for that. But they set up for that. So y'all are not off limits for the meet and greet. JessHilariousOfficial.com. And Baltimore, I got some things to say. At 2 o'clock, I got an announcement. I'm going to make the holiday show free for those in need, just to come out and laugh. It's going to be a gift to Baltimore, but I have a bigger announcement or whatever on at 2 p.m. So you can get your tickets for free for the holiday show, a gift to Baltimore from Jess Hilarious. Get your tickets.
Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
I do, man. And it's simple. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change, okay? I want you to really remember that, because if you believe it will work out, you'll see opportunities. But if you believe it won't, you will see obstacles. The choice is yours. Have a great day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?